Hello everyone, and welcome back to Age of Noob. Today, we're circling back on a long overdue topic, and it's an update to when you should pick up your generic eco upgrades. The devs have buffed these technologies quite some time ago, and while the gather rate increases haven't changed, the payback times certainly have. Also, before we begin, I've started a fundraiser yesterday for the earthquake victims that occurred in Turkey. If you could support our cause any way you can, be it through donations or sharing this video linked below, I'll be truly grateful. Thanks everyone. Alright, without further ado, let's revisit and summarize economic upgrades in 2023. First of all previous videos I've published on the channel are still valid, so I won't repeat any of the in-depth testing or details. If you're interested on how I tested these technologies or get more details on gather rates per villager, then definitely check those out individually. Of course, the only thing you should ignore in those videos are payback times, as those have changed. With that said, let's go through a quick reminder. Previously, the feudal age technologies of horticulture for food, double broadaxe for wood, and specialized pick for gold and stone used to cost 250 resources and 75 seconds to research. These have since been buffed to 150 resources and only 45 seconds to research. In the Castle Age, fertilization, lumber preservation, and acid distillation used to cost 500 resources and 75 seconds to research, but have been buffed since to 350 resources and 60 seconds to research. And finally, in the Imperial Age, precision crossbreeding, crosscut saw, and cupellation used to cost a whopping 1000 resources and 90 seconds to research. They have been changed to 750 resources and 75 seconds to research. As you can see, the devs have buffed these technologies across the board. To summarize our findings from each individual video that was previously published, the gather rate increase hovered between 9 to 12% depending on the setup. More importantly, at 25 villagers, the payback times hovered just below 4 minutes for the feudal age techs, 6 to 8 minutes for the castle age ones, and above 10 minutes for the imperial age ones. Furthermore, if you recall my recommendation from the previous videos, you'll remember that crosscut saw and especially cupellation should not be researched in most standard games. Let's see if my recommendations will change after we crush the new numbers. Okay, I'll save you folks some time and show you the summary table first. We'll notice a few trends here. First, at the same 25 villagers, we see the feudal age tech's payback times hover around 2 minutes, castle age hovering around 5 minutes, and imperial age hovering below 10 minutes. Hence, we've roughly shaved off about 2 minutes or so of payback time at the same level. These are just theoretical numbers based on tests though, so let's get into the rules of thumb to make it easier to remember for you folks. To keep it simple, feudal age generic eco upgrades should be researched when you have roughly 15 villagers gathering that resource. So as soon as you have 15 on food, you can research horticulture, 15 on wood, and you can research double broadaxe, and so on. Castle age upgrades require 10 more villagers, so as soon as you have 25 villagers gathering the same resource, then you can go ahead and pick that up as well. Regarding the imperial age though, you need to be careful. Precision crossbreeding was already a decent upgrade even before the buffs, but now has become a must for late game farming. Hence, as soon as you have 30 or so farmers, definitely pick up this technology. Crosscut saw is still not that good. If you remember my previous video, I only recommended picking up crosscut saw in maps like Black Forest where there is an endless supply of wood and games go longer on average. Almost every other map with average amounts of wood will mean that you'll be wasting your resources on a technology that will likely not even pay back before the game ends. Hence, although crosscut saw did get better, my recommendation is still the same and to only get it in games with tons of wood. Cupellation on the other hand is still an abomination. Please do not research this technology. Most of the time, you'll be wasting your resources. Do watch my video on mining if you'd like to get a more detailed explanation, but the crux of the issue is this. Paying back this technology is simply not possible in most maps. Even with great map control, you'll run out of gold or stone veins to mine before benefiting from its speed increase. Let me put it this way. Here's a quick summary of the issue with why Imperial Age ecotechs should not cost the same. Cupellation is an inherently flawed technology compared to its cousins. In comparison, farming's efficiency never deteriorates with scale, but more importantly, farms provide infinite food. This means that paying back precision crossbreeding is never a matter of if, but a matter of when. As long as you farm long enough, you'll pay it back. Cupellation's value, on the other hand, disappears the moment all veins run out, and by the time you get to late Imperial Age, there's barely anything left to mine for it to even pay back itself, which is why I insist it's a scam on most maps. Crosscut saw is something in between. You can still run out of wood, but there's usually enough to at least pay back the investment at some point. However, unless the game goes well into the Imperial Age, you'll finish the game before even paying back this technology as well. Hence, just remember this. Ensure you have 15 villagers on a given resource for the feudal age techs, 25 villagers for the castle age techs, 30 farmers for precision crossbreeding, only get crosscut saw when there's a crap ton of wood, and skip cupellation altogether. That's it. Well, that was a short summary of all generic eco upgrades in Age of Empires 4. There's a massive patch coming soon with many things we'll still need to analyze, so be sure to be subscribed to not miss out on any future AoE4 content. I'm also finally planning on making the announcement of the changes coming to the channel next week, so stay tuned. As always, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you and yours stay happy and healthy, and see you all in the next one.